Hi, everybody, and welcome back to No Strategy Guide. This is
Jimmy
Corey and
Games!
Ellie. And we are playing more Dream Daddy, where we will hopefully, do better.
Hey, we rocked Robert, so...
We tried. We did great on Robert. We whooped ass on Robert.
Yeah.
Joseph left some to be desired.
We were definitely subpar.
We tried.
Also, to be fair, those weren't really dates.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I half blame Joseph because he keeps bringing us to shitty stuff.
Yeah. Alright. After a bit of wandering, I find myself passing by Jim and Kim's. Being of legal age and sound judgment, I decide to stop in for a reasonably portioned alcoholic beverage.
This is so clearly written by
Drink
the Game
responsibly,
Girls.
kids. Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol to set a positive example for Amanda, but I also feel a responsibility to play a role as a social agent in our community. And
Also a secret agent, but never mind that.
and a watering hole such as Jim and Kim's is the perfect place to do it.
Adjusting those sound levels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Trying because
DJ Corey.
Ellie's really quiet.
I'm
Totally not.
sorry.
I'm just I'm trying to even this out because me and Ed are really loud and you're really quiet, and that's a bad
Is that better?
seesaw to be on.
Is this better?
Much
Good.
better?
Okay, it's like on my lips.
Yeah, that's probably pretty much where you want.
You don't want to be like right here,
Yep,
but here's good.
Nah. I also desperately need a beer. I just
Yeah,
went
that's
to
much better.
I went to a youth fucking dance
Now I
bullshit.
need alcohol.
Jim
The worst, Ed.
Jim and Kim's is lively tonight. The patrons are milling about, and even Neil seems to be having a good
Oh.
time. Good man, Neil. Coming here
Not
was
enough.
a good idea.
If only he was a dad.
Not enough men like Neil.
Oh
Yes.
no!
So your husband's running a youth mixer, and you're just here to smash.
As I reach to collect my beer, I see Mary at the end of the bar. She's not semi-ironically
Aw.
throwing herself all over anyone. In fact, she's alone. She looks so sad.
Aw. I was just gonna make fun of you, and now you're sad? Come on.
A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me?
Oh,
Am I a
yes.
homewrecker?
Please
This
say
is
yes.
Antonio admitting he wants to get with Joseph. You want to say hi?
Yeah, say hi.
I do want to greet her. Like, hey, hen, how you doing?
I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up.
DC taken?
She still doesn't look up. I take the seat anyways, and she finally notices me.
You.
Oh, shit. Okay, maybe this was maybe not the best idea.
Hey.
Hey. Oh.
Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph?
Okay, she looks
Her
evil.
eyes. Yeah, I was gonna say she is not happy with us.
He's a great...
Fuck. Shit.
Uh,
I should.
uh,
damn it. That's not what I meant.
Kisser! Oh, fuck.
Shit.
He's good at sucking the cock.
I'm so glad. I'm happy for you, too.
Never wanted kids.
All right, listen, Mary. He took me to a brownie place and then a youth mixer.
Mary, I'm not...
Listen, Mary, if this is what you went through when you were dating, no wonder you ended up like this.
I never accuse you of anything uncouth, Antonio. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband, a supportive friendship.
That sounds totally legit.
You're a good friend, aren't you?
Oh my goodness.
The kind who fucks. Yep, just a friend.
Sure.
I kind of want to take a dig at her, but I
Yeah.
know she's in a bad mood.
And we're really not actually interested in Joseph, let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, I still want to know
I really want to know the end of that story.
if his family's all messed up, but like,
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Gotta make a choice.
Sure, yep. Just find a friend.
Just
There we-
find a friend.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Get the friend, Mary. Jeez.
I don't know why I said
I kind of
yep,
like,
just a friend.
sure, because Mary always trips us out.
Yeah.
I'm there when he needs me, Mary.
Listen, I feel like taking a dig at her, but
That's
I'm feeling
fine.
this
I'm
one.
good with digging. That's yeah.
You want to go for it?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Damn!
Oh, we done!
Antonio!
Oh, it got worse.
He's going for China.
Unlike some other people in his life.
Damn. Oh.
So you're an expert on my marriage now.
I wish you guys could see Ed when he does Mary's lines.
The hand comes up.
Oh, read these, please.
It doesn't. Oh, sorry, I'm turning. It doesn't make an expert. I was just all about
See that you two are miserable.
Tell me that wasn't more fun.
That's definitely
It
more.
doesn't take an expert to see that you're miserable. I'm trying to be an expert. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm sorry.
I kind of like the middle one. I'm just trying to fuck your husband. What do you guys think?
So on that,
I kind of want to just call it like it is at this point. Just say the
Yeah.
first one.
First one?
we're this far.
All
She's
right.
not gonna believe us.
Then what does that make you?
It's fuck buddy.
We were miserable a long time before you started poking into our business, buddy boy. Don't come around here thinking you're some paragon of empathy just because you got involved where you weren't welcome.
Rip.
Mary takes a long sip of her drink.
Are we gonna fight her right now?
I hope.
Bitch it
I was gonna
home!
say, are we gonna throw down with a mother of four?
Yep.
She'll hurt us.
Yes, she will.
This was a mistake.
That actually reminds me, my older brother, when he was going through high school, like we had a place where you could get a custom sandwich, and he asked for a sandwich on a bagel with extra onions.
Ew.
And the lunch lady, fuck off, onions are delicious. But yeah, the lunch lady was like, so, no girlfriend, huh?
Oh!
Just the biggest fucking dig on like a 17-year-old kid.
Oh my
And I was
goodness.
telling John, I was like, that would be my moment. I'd be sitting there in line and be like, I'm about to throw down with the grandma.
I'm gonna have to choke this bitch.
I'm gonna have to take her down.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna have to kill a bitch. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised.
Shit.
Oh.
Hmm.
Mary pays her tabs
Damn.
and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back.
Damn.
Ooh, right.
Welcome.
Oh.
You've got
Oh
bags.
no.
So
You're gonna leave us on
that's
that
where you
cliffhanger?
Ugh. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you
Bastard.
pursue this knowing you're going to wreck their relationship. And
Yeah,
put the final
that's
nail
just-
in the coffin.
That just
that is literally why we wanted to date
that
Joseph,
is
by the way.
such
Yeah,
a
no.
big cliffhanger.
Well, hey,
What?
and Krish. We
Yeah,
have not
we
found
have
that
never-
baby.
We don't even know what Krish looks like.
I don't think Krish is real.
Okay.
Krish is dead.
Okay, listen. Real talk.
Real talk.
Real talk.
You want to save?
I can save and we can end this. We can finish it with Joseph and then go back to load and continue what we were doing.
I'm for it. I definitely want to have a storyline where we wreck Joseph's life.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
What we could also do is go through 2 dates with all of them and then save and go back and do each of their endings.
I'm good with.
That one is sort of like, if we're looking for a long-term solution, that one would give us the most but would take the longest. I don't know what you guys feel like doing.
Since we kind of like all of them,
Yeah.
I'd say
Except for Brian.
Except for Brian. We don't care about Brian.
Yeah.
Or apparently Craig.
I mean, I'm down to explore
Apparently,
Craig.
all of them have really charming things about them.
Yeah.
According to one of our fans, I believe it's Insanely Artful. Thank you very much for all your comments. You've been amazing interacting with us. We very much enjoy it. But Insanely Artful was actually saying that Antonio probably wouldn't be that involved in Brian and might not go for Craig, but Insanely Artful said they really liked Craig's storyline.
Okay.
So apparently even in character, Antonio would not really mesh with Brian, but Brian does have some sort of surprising storyline like all of them do.
He's actually super insecure.
I guess. Anyway, so are we saving and going with Joseph on the final date, or are we going to move on to the next man? Because we need to figure this out.
I really wanted to get to Damien, but
Here's what I think we should do. I think we should just go to Damien.
Mm-hmm. And then we
Save
can
at
go
the end
back
of
and
that.
do each of them?
Yeah, and we'll find out all the endings.
Okay.
okay.
So what we're going to do is save right here just to have the save file, but we
Yeah.
are going to go to Damien.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
God, you're hot.
Ugh.
It's just a very attractive
He...
pronouncing bosom correctly.
Okay. You were just like, just a very attractive
I believe
pronouncing bosom correctly.
I
was
believe
like,
you'll
what?
find it's actually pronounced bosom.
Bosom.
Buxom.
Bosom.
balsamic vinegar.
Oh, that's actually a really good tip.
What was it?
Don't use metal utensils on a nonstick frying pan.
Yeah, it's a kind of no-brainer, Tim.
Well, after that night, Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate into Damien's dadbook page and type out a message.
Hey, dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime.
I thought I was going to stop it without the E. Some Tim.
I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. Oh, he's out at the summer? But then he keeps typing.
Fucking rip. Oh, no.
And typing.
He's a paragraph sender.
Good. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee.
I'm guilty of this.
Oh, yeah, me too. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee.
Well, here's the thing, like,
And the computer
it
finally
may just be like
dings.
he's deleting and
Yeah.
then retyping, then deleting.
Well, I'm guilty
That's
of
something
both.
what I do.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of both.
Yeah.
Antonio, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company.
Oh my goodness.
I must ask you for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked.
Oh, whoa, there's more.
I would like to be highly flattered
I
to...
would like to be highly flattered.
I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden.
And then later you can flatter me some more.
Till then, adieu. Yours, humbled, D. Bloodmarch.
G Blood March. That's oh. I hope that's a rapper name. For somebody else.
It's really sweet, actually.
I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times.
Aww.
Hey, Amanda.
I'm going to a fucking Victorian tea party.
Do you want to come?
Can you help me with something?
I need to change all of my clothes.
This is not flouncy enough.
Oh. Oh, families.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Dad, for the last time, I am not popping your back pimples.
No. Can you interpret this for me?
See, I am foreign. I need help.
I turn the computer to Amanda, and she squints at Damien's message.
Nope. You're on your
He
own.
wants the D, Daddy.
Yeah.
He signed it D, so you can find it.
I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Oh my goodness. Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over this saying LOL and LMAO or whatever and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s.
So what do I do?
You bring it back to the 1800s.
You get parchment. And
pen and quill.
where's your pen and quill?
Are you going to write on the quill with the pen? Why do you need both?
You tape them together. Quills are awful.
What?
Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball?
Aw.
Okay, now I know you're messing with me.
Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land.
Oh, man. That
Or
actually
our
is killing it.
dowry.
Oh my god.
Or...
So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
like the first 5 pages when I read a review of the movie. Still got a B, though.
Damn.
All right, so real talk, I hate Pride and Prejudice. Hate it. Hate
I'm
it.
with you.
I had it in my 19th century fiction class,
Mm.
and it was Pride and Prejudice, Tale of Two Cities, and then Wuthering Heights.
Nice light reading load.
And the last 2 I loved. And at one point, Gary was like, just hang on, because we had to do reflections. He was like, just hang on through. There's a lot more murder in Tale of Two Cities. I was like, yes!
Great, so what do I say to Damien?
I got this. Clickety clack. Amanda reaches over to me and types on the keyboard.
Where can I meet you for that D?
Sure thing, dude. We're going.
Amanda hits send and smiles at me.
I did it. She's so proud of herself.
So pleased.
Well, I suppose that's that.
Oh my god, I love it!
Oh, dear Lord.
I make a short walk over to Damien.
That house would be miserable in the winter.
Oh my
Those
God.
windows, yeah. Anyway,
This-
And that
I was
house.
gonna say, this looks nothing like the other cul-de-sac houses. Holy shit.
well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor? Estate? The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. Trapdoor, trapdoor! I pull on the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker. Wow, that was a long. Okay.
There's a lot of adjectives.
Yes. Back. And a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as it strikes against the door.
Oh.
I love it.
Good.
That was the sound of my erection.
I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open.
No, I farted.
It's a little creepy, but I enter the home. I can't even be upset. I'm so excited. But and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall.
Well, there's somebody.
Amazing.
Dead? Please.
Holy
Is
shit.
that a dog?
Yes, it is.
Is that
Oh,
supposed to
no.
be Lucian?
Oh
I
no.
hope not.
Oh goodness, can you imagine him sitting for that portrait?
Oh my god.
As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me.
Dunk. Hello?
I like his tea sandwiches.
Help!
Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly. Are you guys hearing the music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien?
Antonio, pleasure to have you in my home.
I look up and see Damien standing upside down from the ceiling at the top
What?
of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder.
Damien!
What's with the door slamming shut? That's a little weird, don't you think?
It's drafty.
Oh, sorry. That was a draft.
Yes!
And the door creaking open when I knocked.
Other draft.
Draft. I accidentally left the door unlocked.
Ah, I love vampire
And
excuses.
the creepy oil paintings.
I like oil paintings.
Right.
Just a little pout. I like oil paintings.
Ah.
Right. Dot, dot, dot.
Oh.
Please, let me show you around.
Okay.
Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
How delightful.
This is one of the older homes on the block.
Really?
Yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling.
Okay, that's actually rad as hell.
It's pretty beast.
We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster.
Except perhaps like a doorbell. You might be missing that part.
He doesn't need one.
There's
He
a
has
draft.
one. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era?
What a dick. That's my son's room. You know how rebellious the teen years are. Onward, onward. There's more to see.
We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish.
Of course he does.
Oh, look at all those butterflies.
And this is the library.
Okay, that's awesome.
It's pretty hot.
Am I
That's
the beauty to your beast? Is this what this is? Is this mine? Please tell me it's mine.
Are you giving this to me? Because let me tell you, you can get it.
Oh,
I'm
I'm yours.
No, real talk. If a guy was like, "This is your library now," I'd be like, "You own me. I am yours. You can do whatever you want."
This is the price tag it takes to buy me.
Yep.
Sunlight streams in from the floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room.
Aw.
It even has the slidey ladders. Like, oh.
I feel like we should.
That's enough of the door.
Yeah.
We're
so
done.
rude.
Yep.
See ya, fucker. I like butterfly and books.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say the thing that would flatter him the most would be to pick up a book.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aww.
You know, Antonio, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youth into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work or school.
Much like cell phones.
Antonio just pulls out his 6-shooter. I put them back on track.
It's okay. I got it covered.
I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read out loud. Yes.
Oh my
Wow.
Oh,
I fucking have to read this.
oh my
Great.
goodness. Do you need more water? I have water for you, darling. Here.
I believe I should have to suffer through
And
this.
I cannot tell you how pleased I am that you're the one who reads these lines.
Ed, I love you.
Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
Ah,
Okay. I think that's enough.
Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf.
That's a rare book in my private collection.
Oh my goodness.
Butterflies?
I really wish there was a line to address the Naruto fanfic.
Go back to that book.
No, I was into it.
I like it.
Did you say ninja pants?
Ninja pants.
I feel like there's a word for that.
Oh, we got
Aw.
another one.
I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive.
Nice bugs.
oh,
I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime.
I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger.
I tried whittling once. Didn't go great. Still have the knife, though.
And the wood.
ah.
Ah, the Pinner's Gambit.
Is that a thing?
No.
Okay,
You might as well look out the window.
so hold up. Back to the book thing.
The book thing.
The
Ninja
book thing.
pants, yes.
Back to the ninja pants.
No, all right. So I was on OkCupid for a while.
Were you?
Yes, I was. Past tense. It's very scary there.
Yeah, it's not a good
Um,
place.
And I was talking to this guy, and he was like, "Hey, you like classical literature? I like classical literature." I was like, "Awesome. What have you read?" And he said, "Dracula." And I was like, "Cool," because I read that in high school. And I was like, I just wish the ending wasn't so rushed. And he was like, "I didn't really mind that, but I got really scared when I read it, so I kept my window shut and locked the entire time." And I was
so
like,
you're a tough guy.
yeah. So I was like, that's kind of cute. That's kind of whimsical. And I was like, okay, well, have you ever heard of the welcome mat theory? He was like, no. And I was like, well, the idea is that vampires need your express permission to come into your home. So they started making welcome mats to loophole around that. And
Damien, do you own a business making welcome mats?
And I was like, so I read this when I was feverish and hyped up on NyQuil, and I barreled out of my room and switched all the welcome mats in my house so that they read "Welcome when you leave,"
I remember you messaged me about this.
so none of the vampires could get in. And then I
Wow.
went back into my room and just crashed out. So I told that to that guy thinking it was a cute story. He replied with, "Do you really believe in vampires?"
Wow.
And I was like, it's more fun, too?
Do you believe in vampires? Bitch, you're the one who locked your window.
Yeah. And then he was like,
Yeah.
this is the last thing he said to me. He was like,
I am
think
a
you
vampire.
I think you need to read a comedy book every now and then for perspective.
Wow. Because you're
Yes.
the one taking it too
Uh-huh.
seriously.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
me. Yeah, you got it.
You nailed it.
Yep. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig in his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back.
This is my favorite.
All three of them.
Oh my goodness. Damien should totally have a thing for Craig.
I think he has
so
a thing
good.
for Hugo, though, because of the books.
That could be. Damn. Craig. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now.
Craig, god damn it.
Damn it, Craig. Damn!
Did you know that the Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows?
Did they?
That
Wow,
seems
they were
really
bored.
specific. Yeah.
Wait, really? No.
Oh.
No. But Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke.
Did they?
Was that good?
Oh.
Like, more than usual? Like, we
Please.
still do that, don't we?
Will you join me for tea?
I follow Damien to his sitting room, where the finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea.
I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this.
Yes. It's made with real weed.
Oh no! Damien smiles to himself.
What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served.
Oh.
I had no clue about any of that, I promise you.
Awkward.
My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea.
That's informative.
Fucking cool.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Whatever.
I really wanted to attend IT.
Yeah, so I'm like,
You just ruined my afternoon.
Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny cucumber sandwich.
Just imagine, like, Antonio turning his head. I was happy.
moments ago.
But you weren't period appropriate happy.
Ugh.
I like your cape.
God, so bad.
I like your cape.
I like 1 and 3.
Honestly, I would say 1. I like your cape. Sounds kind of
Kind of surface level. Like
yeah.
shallow.
Yeah.
Alright.
But look at it.
Yup.
Ooh.
Yup. Good pick.
All those.
It seems like you've really put a lot of work into this place.
Oh, I will.
I put a lot of work into you all
Aw.
over this place.
Thank you.
Aw.
No one's ever complimented my home before. Oh!
Have they seen that library?
Have they seen anything?
When
This
was
is
the
all
last
really
time
impressive.
When was the last time someone actually made it into your home?
Seriously, your house is awesome.
It's beautiful.
Like, the inside is great. Like, the outside is a lot of
baby.
dumb choices, but
Antonio, sweetheart.
hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous.
That's very generous of you to say.
Aw.
What got you so interested in goth
Oh
stuff?
no. There it goes.
Well, when I was a young boy,
Wait.
my father...
He seems to be very... Also appreciating that line.
Oh my
I like the fact that he
see-
realizes you're not a goth.
To see a
I'll still
marching
hang
band.
around you.
Yeah.
Did he take you into the city?
Sorry?
Did you guys see a marching band?
Yes, keep it going.
What an ass.
I'm,
I'm afraid I don't understand.
you're serious?
I'm serious with this shit. Of course. I'm always serious.
But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it.
Dot. Dot. Dot.
Have you heard of Vampire Weekend?
Victorian dot.
Seriously?
I think they say ellipses, ellipses,
I'd
ellipses.
love to see a marching band. Are you busy tomorrow?
Oh my goodness, Damien.
Oh.
Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew
Oh.
into sort of an obsession.
Oh.
It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think.
Why not go all the way?
Just fucking time machine, bro!
Yeah, get yourself bit by a vampire.
I like not dying when I catch a cold.
Fair. Fair.
Perfect
Fair.
person.
He takes a sip of tea with his pinky out.
I can acknowledge that there were many terrible things about the Victorian era, and tried to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals Oh, and to try
Yeah.
to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid.
Oh.
But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and to love it all the same.
Huh.
You're perfect.
Yeah, no, that's excellent.
Tell me, Antonio, do you have any hobbies? Well,
I
ha-
sleep.
I have this gun.
I clean it a lot.
I live a double life.
That's like a hobby. It's a hobby that shoots.
Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about
Especially
stuff.
not my daughter.
Your children
Least
should
of
not be
all.
a hobby.
It always cracks me up when people have said shit like this to me, where they're like, I don't know if I could ever care about something the way you
You
care
have a
about playing."
family.
And I'm like, what a horrible thing to say. You're literally saying that nothing in your life,
Nothing gives me joy.
like your children, your pets, your entire life does
Nope.
not amount to my hobby. That's horrible. That's the worst thing you could say. Well, I'd love to hear about your interest.
Mm.
Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly, rather attractive.
Well, yeah, because people light up from the inside. It's so cool.
Please do tell me about your hobbies.
Uh-oh. Quick! Sounds sophisticated!
And we'll give that a shot next time on No Strategy Guide. Thank you very much for joining
We'll
us.
fuck it up.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Help us grow the channel.
Pray for us.
Bye, everybody.
Unless you're Joseph. We're kind of done with you.